Welcome back to Priors on Tour. I'm interrupting this channel to bring you some breaking news. The weather front has now changed. The sun has come out, the midges are out, and they are in force. Rick is frantically looking out the window, wondering how he's going to ever survive all these midges.
So it can only mean one thing. Rick versus midges. Let's go! You're watching Priors on Tour. Here's what's coming up. So the winds have picked up and the midges have gone. 4 miles per hour and over, and the midges disappear. So we're currently continuing our Scottish road trip over on the west side of Scotland this week.
And we're just at Little Badrallach. So while we enjoy this, here's the campsite tour. Badrallach campsite on the western side of Scotland. It had 12 pitches, 3 were electric, but the site was on a slope, so you would need your levelling blocks. It had all the usual facilities, your toilets, your showers, and a washing up station. A big negative for us though was it didn't have a chemical disposal point. It was £22 a night, which we found was quite fair for the facilities on site. I think he's having a protest against us that we're not looking for him. Come on then.
Why is it coming closer?
You're going the wrong way, mate. Come on then.
Oh, I'll go clear him.
Oh, he comes in the car. Let's go.
Come on, little lad. Come on, little lad.
He's gonna come back for
it. Josh, you find this highly funny. So we've just set off and we're back on the road heading towards the NC500 again. We're heading up to Gairloch today, which is meant to be a really nice little seaside town on the western side of Scotland.
It is, so we're not doing that much travelling today, so it is only potentially just over an hour away, isn't it?
But there's going to be a couple of stop-offs on the way, so we'll look out for them. And in the meantime, I'm going to treat myself to a bit of Scottish shortbread.
Aren't they the biscuits that you got from Tesco at home?
Yeah, but they're Scottish now, they're in Scotland, aren't they? Hold on. Well, it's raining again in Scotland, but we did see that one coming from the footage. So we saw this one coming.
So we've just stopped off at a parking spot at the side of the road, and look what we've found. How pretty does this look?
Let's go off this way.
Stunning. And it's little cool spots like this that make it so easy for us to get distracted. The sound sound is incredible.
So just after we go under the bridge, the water does calm down, and what better setting than someone fly fishing for us. So we've currently just got into Gairloch, and we expected to come into here and it'd be quite a big little town with restaurants and pubs, but it's not. We're struggling to find anything to do here. But the problem is, we've got here at 1:30 thinking we'll spend the rest of the day here. And all I've found so far is a book shop and a vinyl shop. And we don't like books or vinyls.
I think he's mad.
So, we must be missing something. We must be missing something.
I think so. I think we might be missing a street.
And this is what the west coast of Scotland is all about. Stunning. So we've just had a stunning meal there, and it's actually a seafood restaurant. It's been a winner in the past.
Stocking up on supplies.
Some of them. Oh, why did the air conditioner on? It's already bloody freezing, isn't it? So next up, the farm shop. Posh lad, are we here? A shank. These are shanks, isn't it? Roe deer.
You're having a good feel of that one, aren't you?
I'll tell you what, they'd have been no good for our vegans, would they? That's what you call a lump hammer, isn't it? A 14-pound lump hammer. That's cool, Liza, I like that. Oof. Yeah, I've just seen if you're doing any boat trips or anything like that today, or the boat hire or anything.
Nothing's will be running to Wednesday now. Tuesday at the earliest.
Tuesday and the earliest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This weather.
Yeah, no good for it.
It's just killing. There's 8 weeks of.
So we are a little bit gutted because we did come up here wanting to go on one of the whale cruises, but unfortunately, due to the bad weather, everything's been cancelled. So there'll be no whale trips for us. Although it's great to see what they have been looking for when they've been out, because they've seen minke whales, they've seen humpback whales, which go up to 15 metres long. That'd have been amazing to be out there seeing one of them humpback whales, but you know what? Want to be, the old good old Scottish weather has let us down again.
So although we was really disappointed to not go out on the boat ride, Gairloch has been really good fun, and we have spent the afternoon here. So we have been to the sandy beaches and just enjoyed walking around the little village and shops. But this is where we trade this in for this.
Yes, do it!
Ain't you kidding? But you can hire these out, £70 for an hour.
Let's go. Now you go first.
Still know many of them. Yes! There you go. So another great thing I like about Scotland is it saved me the cost of a boomerang. Because in Scotland, frisbees come back to you just like boomerangs.
Yep, the frisbees always come back, don't they?
Yes! Well, that didn't work out, did it? Look, the midges have now got me. That's my leg modelling career over.
Good morning. So again, you join us on a very bitey morning. The midges are out in force yet again.
They really are. We're getting bit to hell out here. And you know what? We've got bands, we've got incense sticks, we've got creams, and nothing works, does it?
None of it works.
They're everywhere still.
The only thing that does work is the netting that is in the van.
The netting is very good and well recommended. We didn't think we'd need it, but literally the last couple of days we've been hammered by the midges, haven't we? And that is working a treat for us.
But everything else, all the creams, don't seem to be working.
So, what a setting we had last night. As you can see, we've had the rolling hills, we've had another lock at the back of us, and I think that's what attracts the midges more than anything when you've got big clumps of water like this. But absolute stunning setting once again. But we are literally going to jump back in the van and head on the road before we get a bit any further.
And as quick as it is sunny, it starts to rain again. So we're back in the van and we have managed to escape all the midges. But one thing that did make me laugh is that we saw a sign for midges, although I did have to question whether it was a sign for midges or Rick before he got his makeup on in the morning.
You're a fine one to talk, although if I'd have been Laura, it'd have been, please wait 2 hours first.
So we are just enjoying all the scenery once again that Scotland has to offer.
What, the grey scenery?
Beyond the grey, the beautiful scenery.
And more grey. Scotland is pretty much beautiful, but grey all the time. So you wouldn't miss that if you're watching this on a black and white TV.
True story, yeah.
But the scenery has just gone on and on and on it. I mean, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's like having your favourite meal, but having it all week. You just get to the point where you fancy a change, don't you?
Yes, yeah.
So that's the best way I can explain it. That it is beautiful and it is like your favourite meal. But eventually, you're going to even get bored of your favourite meal, aren't you?
Fed up of it, yeah. Which brings us on to our new destination today. We're heading over to the Isle of Skye. So we've just left the NC500 and we are heading towards Skye Bridge now. So we have got a fair old trek ahead of us before we get there. But we are still on the beady-eyed lookout for a Highland coo. Come on, today's the day. So we're all excited. We've seen the tunnel sign. Let's see if it's a good tunnel.
Oh, look at the waterfall. There's a sign for this.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Yay! And I've done it. I've seen a Highland coo. They are so cute.
Why don't you stand in here and get a photograph?
How cool is
Watch
this?
yourself.
Oh,
Yep, that can happen. This is Rab. That's Mary and Jamesy behind you. Little Ella coming in fighting.
Oh, look, we match. We've got same ginger hair. I've only gone and done it. We've found him. How cool is this? Love it. So just going over the bridge to take us onto the Isle of Skye.
So that's one Highland queue ticked off. And now we've just come into the Isle of Skye over the bridge, but it was a little bit disappointing coming in, weren't we?
I don't know what I was expecting, and it was a very nice bridge over, but I was expecting some like customs.
I was. Been able to buy perfume testers, buy your fags if you want fags. None of that, was there? Straight over, straight in. But now we are in, it has got a little bit of a different feel to it as you're going around, hasn't it?
It has. The scenery is still beautiful, but the houses have slightly changed as well. So in Scotland there was a lot of bungalows, whereas there are more houses here so far anyway.
And we have seen a lot of advertisements for the Aura, and it's quite famous for seeing the Northern Lights in the Isle of Skye.
Yeah.
Chances of us seeing them today are pretty low because it's still grey up there, isn't it?
Yeah, still really cloudy.
But you never know, it might come clearer later on and we might get an opportunity to see the Northern Lights. Our first stop of the day, we're just on our way to Portree now, and that's going to be our first stop of the day.
So visit Scotland if you like biting midges, tick. If you like rainy weather, double tick. And if you like clouds, then Scotland is the place for you.
Right, we're in the capital of Isle of Skye, Portree, and it's the biggest town and the biggest population in the Isle of Skye.
Decisions. What are you going to have?
Oh, I know it's boring, but I think we're off for fish and chips. So we're just on our way back to the van. It started raining once again, but we've had a lovely walk around the town of Portree.
And we've had a lovely meal at the Antler, which was well needed, and we all had fish and chips.
So Portree, there's plenty of little shops in there, there's plenty of restaurants, pubs, and I love the fact how colourful the harbour is just behind me there. There's loads of boat trips, none of them are on again today because the weather's obviously had that turn again. But a stunning little area and well worth a visit if you are coming to the Isle of Skye.
I have set myself a new challenge. So I have found out that there's dinosaur footprints on the island. So now I've seen a Highland queue, I've set my new challenge now to see a dinosaur footprint.
Which is about half an hour away from here, so that's going to be our next stop off to see if we can find some real dinosaur prints. Let's go. You ready to do a big jump? Ryan, you get.
Okay.
Right, so we've just made it to Corran Beach. So we're going to go see if we can find the dinosaur footprints. So check this out, we've found the actual dinosaur footprints on the beach, and that is proper amazing. Knowing these dinosaurs are walking where I am right now, all them years ago. It's like a scene from Jurassic Park. You know what, there is a few dinosaurs up here as well. Yeah. But not the ones that made these footprints. So it goes round there, there's one of its claws, there's its second claw, and there's its third claw coming around there in the base of its foot again. Just one thing to be mindful as well, if you are coming up here, make sure you come in low tide, because if you come at high tide, there's absolutely no chance of seeing anything.
And come closer, look at the dinosaur footprint I've found.
Definitely authentic.
Here's That's my dinosaur footprint. This one here.
What dinosaur is it?
I think it's a T-Rex.
So I've just run back down to the beach because we just saw a guided tour down there. So me being me, I literally tagged along just behind listening to what he had to say. So we did find out the footprints and we got the best one, to be honest with you. But he was explaining about the magna, how it's all been breaking up, and that's what's been exposing these dinosaur footprints. And because it has been exposing them, they're now exposed to the elements, so they won't last forever, but that's what's exposed them, and that's why they've been so well preserved, because they've been under the magna all this time. Now the magna's been broken away by the sea, it is something you can enjoy for a little time now, but again, they won't be here forever. And how cool is that? I love cadging on to the end of them little tours for free.
So we've just got up to the top of the Isle of Skye viewing point, and it is pay by card machine, just to be aware of, and Rick's just getting as now from the machines. There is plentiful car parking up here as well. They're all and
I've lost my ticket!
if you like us, you'll have to pay.
Do I get another one?
Are you kidding me?
I've lost my ticket!
Rick has just had to go back to get another ticket because his first one flew away.
I've kept hold of this one. £6 that's just cost us. Well, I don't know what it is, but as we've gone through Scotland, there seems to be a real fascination with putting stickers all over the street signs. I don't know if it's a bit like they're leaving the centre or what, I don't know, but you know, if that's what it is.
Rick!
So we've just got to the top of one of the most iconic places on the Isle of Skye, and the views are absolutely stunning. You can see for miles in the landscape. I've never seen the hills rolling like this. Bearing in mind we've just done this NC500, this is something absolutely out of this world. And you can understand why there's dinosaur footprints on that beach. You can definitely imagine dinosaurs 20 million years ago just roaming free in all this literally untamed landscape. It's stunning. But the reality of this beautiful landscape, look at the state of us all.
It's freezing.
So we're literally going to run back into the van and get ourselves warmed up. That's what Scotland's all about. Jumping out of the van, having a quick look at things and running back in because it's bloody freezing.
So if you was feeling hardcore and you wanted to do the 4-mile walk, it would take you around the prison, the pyramid and the castle. But
And there's also a needle in there as well.
There is, but for us today, it's straight back to the van. And the rain has started yet again. And from one side of the island to the other side of the Isle of Skye, and it still looks stunning. So we've made it to our campsite on the Isle of Skye, and it's still raining. It's chucking it down.
It really has. It's chucked it down all day, but she has been a beauty today. She has delivered. The roads have been beautifully winding all the way around, haven't they?
They have.
The mountains, they are literally, they're on steroids, these ones, aren't they? They're not like the nice calm rolling ones of Scotland. These are sharp buggers, aren't they? They're ace. And the dinosaur foot as well. I was like a big kid when I saw that as well today. That took me back to my childhood. Jurassic Park. Amazing that was, wasn't it?
See how excited it's been today? It has been absolutely stunning. A beautiful island.
And tomorrow, we're leaving. But we're not leaving in the old van. We're leaving by ferry. We're taking the van with us, don't worry. But we're leaving by ferry.
But I think you've got in your head that we're maybe going on a ferry to somewhere warm. We're not off to the Caribbean or anything.
What?
It is just a 30-minute ferry crossing to mainland Scotland.
You said we was off on a ferry somewhere warm.
It might be a degree or two warmer.
But hopefully it will be a little bit warmer tomorrow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting on the ferry. See, there's one road into the Isle of Skye, but depending where you go on the Isle of Skye, you can explore it a little bit more and then leave it a little bit further south by ferry, which is what we're going to do.
It is, yeah.
And head back into Scotland that way. Right, we're going to kick back, have a beer, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Cheers. So we're currently at Armandale Ferry Terminal and I'm well excited. We're just about to get onto the ferry, but we have just got a little bit of a wait before we get on there. So I was waiting, I thought what a better time to chuck a bit of toast on and get our toast on. But this little gadget is absolutely awesome and it gives you perfect toast every single time. So it's just a single toast rack, $5.99 from the range. Absolute bargain, and it works perfectly, better than them 4 ones. So yeah, we'll sit here, wait for our ferry and have our toast. Bang on.
So we booked this ferry crossing through Direct Ferries, and it was just simple enough to go online and book your ferry tickets. You had lots of options available of where you wanted the destination to be. We chose Mallaig, and it is a 30-minute ferry crossing, and you can take your cars, vans, on foot, and it was £20.35 for the ferry crossing cost for us to get over there.
This is ace, off we go. We sure are.
Next question.
So we are just doing the crossing now, and she's definitely a choppy one this morning. One thing to bear in mind, if you are coming on these, make sure you turn your car alarms off because they're all going off down here. You can hear them, they're crazy. But there's been some right big waves getting chucked up, and the van looks bloody drenched at the minute.
Attention please. We will shortly be arriving at our destination. With all vehicle drivers and their passengers, please return to the vehicle deck now.
When you do get on board the ship, you do have to leave your vehicle and go aboard, but there is a small shop and plenty of seating available upstairs, and you get the great views, albeit very choppy today.
So, welcome back to mainland Scotland.
And what do you know? It's still raining. So we have made it back to a very rainy mainland Scotland.
Freedom!
And we're going to leave it there this week, but join us next week
As we continue our journey through Scotland, and we're having a wee time of our lives. But thank you for watching, and live your best life.